And welcome to the video. Here we have exercise 3C, question number 1. It says Priya evaluates 218 divided by 31 using a calculator, and she says the answer is 70.3. Without doing the actual calculation, use estimation to determine whether Priya's answer is reasonable. Then use a calculator to evaluate 218 divided by 31. Is your estimated value close to the actual value? Okay, so here the question is long, so we have to break it into two parts. Okay, whenever the question is long, try to break this into two parts so we can solve it in two different parts. Number one, it says that this is an expression given to us, and Priya evaluated this and she got an answer 70.3. Okay, so without doing the actual calculation, we will not do the actual calculation, we will use estimation. Estimation is when we will solve this expression 218, we will estimate a value, we will round off this number to the nearest 10 and also this number. Okay, both of the numbers should be rounded off, and then we will solve them. The answer will be an estimated answer, it will not be the exact answer. Okay, so keep that in mind. We will use estimation to determine whether Priya's answer is reasonable. First part is this. Okay, that we have to find the answer of this expression using estimation, and then we will compare our answer with the answer that Priya got, and we will compare them that whether Priya's answer is reasonable, it means is it correct or not. Okay, so first thing is I will solve 218 divided by 31. I have to find the answer for this using estimation. So if I estimate, if I round off this value to the nearest 10 and also this value to the nearest 10, what will I get? 218 to the nearest 10, unit 10. 10 places 1, number on the right is 8, it is greater than 5, so I will round up. Okay, so 2 is as it is, 1 will be increased to 2 and 8 will be to 0. Divide by 31 to the nearest 10 will be very easy, 30. So 220 divided by 30, I have to divide this value. I can write this as 220 divided by 30 like this. 0 and 0 cancel. Now I have to find the answer for this. We can use long division. 22, and here we have 3. It's very easy. 3 times 7 is 21. 1 is left. 0.0. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 is left. The point is this, so we can put a 0. 3 times 3 is 10 again. 3 times 3 is 9. And again 1 is left. We'll put the 1 and so on. So after, we only need 3 significant figures always. So 7.33 is my answer of this expression, 7.33. Now I can round off this value as well. So the final estimated answer would be 7.3. I have to round it off to a whole number. So 7.3, 3 is less than 5, so we have to round up again. So it will be 7.0 or simply 7. So my answer was 7 after using the estimation, and the answer that Priya got was 70.3. So you can see there's a very big difference. So we can write that Priya's answer is not reasonable. The answer is not reasonable. As you can see, there's a very big difference between 7 and 70.3. So first part is the first part of the question is done. The second part is that the answer which I found, I will compare my answer with the actual answer of 218 divided by 31. So the actual answer of 218 divided by 31 is 218 divided by 31. The answer is 7.03. The answer using a calculator will give 218 divided by 31 equals to 7.03. Again, only 3 significant figures are required. So the actual answer is 7.03. The answer which I got was 7. So it is safe to say the estimated value is close to the actual value. So question number 1 is done. Okay, so here we have question number 2. Question 2 is very similar to question number 1. What we have to do here is this number. First we have to solve it by estimation, the round off method, and then compare it with the actual answer by finding this value using a calculator, and then we will see that whether the two answers are closer to each other or not. So first we will do the estimation method. So 2013 and 39 are multiplied. If I round off 2000 to the nearest 1000, you can see these two numbers are less than 5, so I can just simply ignore them and the number would be 2000. Multiplied by 39 is very close to 40, so I can simply round it off to 40. And if I multiply them, 4 times 2 is 8, and then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 and 4 zeros. So 80,000 was my answer for estimation. The actual answer using calculator would be 2013 into 39. Let's see what the answer is using a calculator. 2013 multiplied by 39, 78507. 78507. So you can see 78,507 and 80,000, they are very close, so I can write that the estimated value is close to the actual value. The estimated value is close to actual value. Okay, so it was very easy. Let's move on to part B. Don't be confused, it is also very easy. So first we will round off the numbers. So just put the square, this is the square root as it is, and 145.6, the number is greater than 5, so we will round up. 0.6 would be reduced to 0, and then 45 would be rounded off to 44. So you can see 144 has the closest square root, divided by, okay, so you can see there's a 3 written in subscript. It means this is a cube root. Okay, this is not a square root, this was a square root, and this is a cube root. So you can see that the number which gives us the perfect cube root is closest to is 64. And if I solve them, it's very easy. Which number has the square 144? Very easy, it's 12, divided by which number has the cube 64? A number which should have a cube of 64. So a number which I multiply 3 times by itself, it will give me 64. So 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, no. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. Okay, so 4 is my answer. 4 times 4 is 64, 4 times 4 is 16, and then 16 times 4 is 64. So you can see I've solved them. 12 divided by 4, it's very easy, it's 3. And let's solve the answer using a calculator. 145.6 divided by a cube root of 65.4. let's see. Okay, when using the calculator, be very careful how you put the value. So you can see here we will use this value here, 145.6, like this. Okay, after that, because our next value has a cube root, so after that please give a space here. Okay, it's very important. Without this space, if you put the divide sign and then if you put the cube root, this will give you a confusing root like this. This is not what we want, so we will delete it like this, and then after the square root is completed, so please give a gap. This gap means that the square root is not on the whole value. Okay, this gap means the square root is cancelled here. Okay, the square root is finished on this particular value. So now after giving a gap, I will press the division sign. Now you can see over the square root value there is a cube root button. So shift cube root will give me the value like this. You can see the small 3 here, it means the cube root, and I will put the value 65.4, and the answer is 2.99. you can see here. So the answer of this value is 2.99. my actual answer was 3 and this is 2.99. so you can write this value again, this statement again. The estimated value is close to the actual value. So question 2 is also done. Okay, so here we have question number 3. It says express 3.612 and 29.87 correct to two significant figures. It's very easy. First take 3.612. 3.612 has how many significant figures? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So because the answer is in point and I have to describe it only in two significant figures, so I can easily write 3.6. you can see this value only has two significant figures. Okay, now the second value is 29.87. okay, so before rounding this number off, one thing you need to understand is this value has a value at the 10th place as well. okay, this is a 20, the number is 29. so if I take only the two significant figures, as you can see this number has four significant figures, 1, 2, 3 and 4, four significant figures. I can if I select only the first two, 29, if I write here it will be wrong because 0.87, these two values are also significant. So the best thing is to first round off the number and then consider the significant values only. okay, so it's very easy. 29.87, if it is rounded off, it will be easily become 30. As you can see, if I round this off and if I get 30, you can see 30 already has two significant figures. So this is my easy answer. Okay, so here we have part 2. Use your answer in part 1, the answer which we got in part 1, to estimate the value of 3.612 and 29.87. We now have to find the estimated value of the division, between the division of these two values. So let's write it here. 3.612 divided by 29.87. if I round off 3.612, it will give me 3.6. so 3.6 divided by, again rounding this number off, will give me 30. so I'm writing here divided by 30. so 3.6 divided by 30 would give me the answer 0.12. so this is my estimated answer. Okay, so here we have completed 3 questions of exercise 3C so far. We will continue solving all the questions ahead. Please just keep practicing maths at home. Don't waste your time at all. Just go through maths. This is a very good time for you to practice at home. You have a plenty of time at your in your hands, so use that time and build a good understanding of mathematics at home. You can find all the videos. If you are a student of LS1 or LS2 or 3, you can find all the videos related to your subject, related to your class, on the playlist that I've mentioned on my channel. So summer vacations or all the lessons, you can get all the videos on the different playlists that I have made especially for different classes. So check all the playlists there and you will find all the lectures there accordingly. So just go through the whole lessons, keep practicing maths at home, and if you have any questions, if you have any confusions, or you want me to make a video on any particular topic or questions, please do let me know, and just keep practicing maths at home. Okay, Jazakallah.